The expulsions has created a firestorm of criticism, as well it should. State Rep Gloria Johnson, who is in fact that white woman that the mayor and I've been talking about, she is part of the Tennessee 3, no doubt about it. But she was spared expulsion by 1 vote. And when asked why, I got to give it to the representative. She went on and told the truth. Take a look.
Why were those 2 expelled and you weren't?
Well, I think it's pretty clear I'm a 60-year-old white woman, and they are 2 young Black men. In listening to the questions and the way they were questioned and the way they were talked to, I was talked down to as a woman, mansplained to, but it was completely different from the questioning that they got. And this whole idea that, why, that you have to almost assimilate into this body to be like us.
There it is. Now, Representative Johnson, we're gonna give it to you. Since we're gonna give that to you, you told the truth and she ain't flinch. Man, she didn't flinch, and that's rare.
Yeah, and he's in Tennessee, so a white woman speaking out loud, and I appreciate the fact that she ain't throw those brothers under the bus and try to make it like, oh, this is just an institutional problem. No, she said what it was. You will act, you can be Black, but you will act white and you to remain in this body. And when you don't, they will get rid of you. They will get rid of you. And I mean, it's so common, that same decor that allowed Farmer to talk down or Bolster to talk down to the Representative Jones is the same common comfortableness that she displayed. She laughed about it, kinda. And I know sometimes people laugh when they're uncomfortable.
Nervous,
but the fact that she laughed and kept on with the joking reminds people that like this is blatant in Tennessee. This is Tennessean. Like, right? This is what is the case. This is what's expected of your Black face when you show up to this place.
Tennessean. That's a word, Mayor. That is it. That's a chapter. Tennessean. And they want you to conform. And sometimes it's not as overt as what we see in Tennessee. They do it in covert ways all across the country. You got these various political parties. They always want Black folks to convert. I am a witness to conform, rather. I'm a witness. And because I don't conform, the latte liberals and the brunch bunch, they ain't got no holler, because I will not conform. Right? When it's time to tell the truth, we should be telling the truth about what is happening in this country, what is happening to Black people in this country. This is just one example. And if this can happen to reps, people who were duly elected, imagine what's gonna happen to the folks in the neighborhoods all across this country. So the outrage continues, and well, it should. Representative Johnson was not the only one. We're gonna put up a tweet from Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib. This is fascism, call it what it is, Rep. Expelling your political opponent for demanding action on gun violence when children are dying is disgusting, and it is. And let us not forget about the adults. What we are gonna say is, especially when children die, we would expect that in this country it would move us. That's an especially. And we are not gonna forget that some grown folks died and they got people who love them too. Let's not forget that. All right, and then we got Representative Jim McGovern. He spoke out too. This is fascism, full stop. Mega Republicans are no longer content with inaction on gun violence. Instead of thoughts and prayers, they want to silence and expel politicians who speak up to protect children and adults. I'm throwing that in there. I vehemently condemn this racist, undemocratic assault on freedom of speech. Mayor.
Yeah, I mean, that people forgot. This is America, right? What right does a Black man have that a white man is obligated to listen to or respect?
Come on. Justice Harlan said that.
Right? And I think the tragedy is people pretend that this is something new. White people are animated right now about this. We've been screaming this since we got here. Y'all don't respect us. Even when we have the right to vote, you remind us that it means nothing when you want it to. You can get rid of the people we put in power to represent us whenever you're ready, whenever they're out of line, when they're not conforming to the status quo.
Just like that, and they know it.